whether it is God's will for them to marry, or how a married couple can resolve conflicts and improve their communication. The first half of the book deals with questions that tend to be more pastoral and less controversial, at least in Bible-believing evangelical circles. The nature of marriage, entering into marriage, having a successful marriage, and facing challenges in marriage. The second half of the book deals with what the Bible teaches about divorce and remarriage, issues that many Christians in our day sharply disagree on. While those who differ with me may not be satisfied with all my answers, my hope is that they will be able to acknowledge that I have sought to understand their position and have treated it with respect and fairness. It additionally has been my intention not to duck the difficult questions, and in those issues that I am not sure about to present different perspectives, while admitting my uncertainty. Introduction. Marriage is important. The Bible begins with a marriage of Adam and Eve, Genesis chapter 2 verses 18 through 25, and it ends with a marriage of the Lamb and his bride, the church, Revelation chapter 19 verses 7 through 9. Marriage is designed by God as a picture of His loving covenant relationship with us. Marriage is the most intimate of all human relationships, in which a man and a woman have opportunity to love each other as God has loved them. Through marriage, we learn more about God's love for us. As we strive to grasp the dimensions of God's love for us, we learn how to love one another in marriage. Because God is the creator of humankind and of marriage, His Word is the authoritative source for what we are to believe and how we are to live. As Ray Ortlund writes, marriage did not arise from historical forces. It came down by heavenly grace as a permanent good for mankind. It was His to define, and He did define it in Genesis chapter 2 verse 24 as one mortal life fully shared between one man and one woman. Our culture has made a mess of marriage. Marriage vows are violated through adultery and divorce. The sanctity of marriage is rejected as the sexual privileges of marriages are taken without the commitment that the physical union is meant to represent. In more recent days, society has sought to redefine God's institution through mandating same-sex marriage. Human corruption of God's gift is not something unique to our age. Biblical history portrays sexual sins of every kind and even the attempted redefinition through polygamy of God's design of marriage as one man and one woman. This book will examine God's design for marriage and the difficulties that have arisen because of human sin. Most of what this book addresses would be unnecessary apart from the fall. Polygamy, homosexuality, adultery, conflict, divorce, and remarriage. God offers hope for fallen men and women and for the institution of marriage. Our great bridegroom, Jesus, has come to redeem and to cleanse His bride, the church. As He transforms us inwardly by His love, we are able to reflect such love in our marriages. Thus, not only are we redeemed as individuals, but our marriages are redeemed, so that they can begin to attain the beauty and joy of God's original design. According to Ray Ortlund, nothing is more natural in our fallen world today than trying to build a marriage on a foundation of God avoidance. But it cannot work. Without peace with God, we inevitably shatter the peace we desire with one another. He continues, only the gospel of Jesus can free us from this endless power struggle and restore the romance, the beauty, the joy, the harmony God intended. Part 1. Marriage. A. The foundations of marriage. 1. What is marriage? We must begin our discussion with what is the most crucial of all the questions. Without a correct definition of marriage, our trajectory will be flawed and all subsequent answers skewed. A proper understanding of the nature of marriage is especially crucial today as Western culture presses for the radical redefinition of marriage.